Looking good. Looking good. Welcome, everyone. Ewok Templar. Diablo 4. Got something special for you today. How y'all doing? Yeah. I'd like to show you the hubris of the demons, the folly. The great collapse has begun. Somehow, by accident, mind you, I wasn't even trying to do this. I was actually trying to increase my movement speed. Which, additionally, I did. I maxed it out. So I no longer need to really teleport or dash. I can still dash. Teleporting, though, I temporarily lose that buff. Because what happened was, you see, how this beautiful accident happened was I discovered this enchantment. Yeah, gain 90% movement speed. It's actually 60%, but you know, it's an amulet, so it's like times 1.5. Gain 90% movement speed. This bonus is removed for 10 seconds after you cast any defensive skill. Since I only have teleport equipped, teleports to defensive skill. It's the only one that does that. But combined with everything else, that gives me critical strike chance 10%, critical strike chance 6%, critical strike chance 6.5. You can see. But this was very important. We'll come back to this. 4.8. This is where the combo goes off. These boots, the Isus Heirloom, combined with Moon Sun. Well, not that particular amulet. That particular enchantment, though, that I imprinted on it, that gain movement speed, and you just keep it unless you use a defensive skill. This combined with this, as you can see, Isus Heirloom legendary aspect is your critical chance is increased by 57% of your movement speed bonus. And since my movement speed bonus is maxed out, my critical chance bonus of getting a critical chance, of getting a critical hit, is 57% by itself right here. You add these all together with all my other bonuses for greater critical chance that we have laying around here somewhere. Yeah, there's damage, critical damage. I know I have other ones, because otherwise, you know, how would it be? How could it be possible? But what we have achieved now is a critical chance that is ridiculous. I don't know if you saw it. But additionally to having a critical chance of 100%, meaning all my attacks that aren't damage over time, crit. My critical strike damage is over 1,000% increase of regular damage. So this is the evolved form of the critical chance build. I'm not even using Coursing Currents or Usos Ferocity. I'm just using Vir's Mastery by itself. There's no legendary aspect that's adding to it. It's all just coming together. Not to mention the vulnerable and the chill. Every time I cast Frostball, I get a barrier. That means I'm applying 20% more chill with all my abilities. So they're getting the 12% vulnerability and the 9% chill bonus. This, I switch back to Ezra's Wrath so that we can get that all my cast apply vulnerability instantly for 3 seconds and chill for 19%. So we're stacking a lot of chill. They automatically become vulnerable, still gets stacked, and then the odds of them getting immobilized is on, at least for the firewall, I think. But we're boosting critical damage of fire skills, which we only have firewall, but we're also using the fireball enchantment. So this is an evolution of my old build for critical chance, because now instead of building chill with ice or something else, We're using Frost Orb. Just the free Frost Orb is being combined with Fireball. And it's pretty ridiculous. We're about to level up. I know I haven't streamed in a couple of days. That's because I decided to dedicate this time into getting us to the next level and also correcting my sleep, which I kind of did for a little while until I messed it up again, somehow. But check this out. Not to mention the season of the Mother has just begun again. Until January 20th, we're getting a 35% bonus to XP, so we're going to try to get some levels out. We're going to try to pop some levels. I don't want to do blood blisters. I have to focus. We'll do Enrage. It makes them deal more damage. They'll come to talk to us. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're gonna like this. Alright, we're vaporizing things now faster than ever before. Even faster than the ice build. It's beautiful. I just have to hold down my basic attack. I just bolt them. And they detonate. Now combine this with ice shards, or even ice orb to throw into a room, or the free ice orbs I get because of the enchantment. Oh man, it's beautiful. You don't have to try. This is easy mode. This is how powerful we've become. We have basic attacks, hitting them for sometimes 37,000. Not to mention, with Ver's Mastery, if there's just one enemy by himself, like a boss, this is why I really like this version. Because now, if there's just a singular enemy, there's a chance that if they get hit by the shock attack like twice in a row, that the second shock attack, I'll become charged, and my second shock attack might apply another 300% more damage. So it gets ridiculous. Not to mention I still have some of the ice build stuff on me, so my blizzard's a little bit bigger, so it gives me a lot more area of coverage. I should probably have saved the Heraldic Tomb for after we did this dungeon. Like at the end, but it's cool, we'll do it now. The reason for that is because sometimes I think they changed it, actually. It used to be you could get XP orbs while doing the while doing this dungeon, because you're inside a dungeon that was an XP dungeon. So you could still get XP orbs inside of here. But it looks like I forgot that they took that away. So now everything should operate fine, because it used to be like you'd get a bunch of XP orbs in here, then you wouldn't get any more when you got back to the dungeon. It's annihilate. Look how beautiful this is. Nothingness. Vapor. Nuclear vapor is what we leave behind now. I think the ice build was fast in Summer Guard, but if you just combo it just right, you just gotta use the right spells, because like you can just use the regular attack, but as you can see it doesn't have that area effect, so throw out an ice orb every now and then when you're not getting your free ice orbs out. And remember, this counts as a cast, not damage over time, so it automatically is critting. The ice orbs are critting, even your free ice orbs are critting. They're fireballing straight to hell. Look at this. We were about to get the kills and I wasn't even paying attention. We were running out of time, actually. I think we'll get it, even with the time running out like that. Yeah, we got it. Even with me not paying attention, I'm just like Googling over this creation. Not to mention the 200% movement speed is ridiculous. I wish I could go faster. Like, you really start to feel it. Like, go play on one of your regular characters that doesn't have 200 movement speed, and go back to your 200 movement speed character, and you're like, wow. The zooms. can now complete dungeons faster than ever before. A blood-smeared ledger.
I'm closer. Gaining his favor.
I go in, I go out. I'm getting about...
But they don't understand.
Now that Mother's Embrace is active, we're getting about 2 million XP a dungeon, which is good. Because then it looks like it's going up about 10 million per level now that we need. So that's about 5 more dungeons per level that we gotta clean up. We gotta clean house in.
Bless you.
Which, the faster we do dungeons, the more XP we can get during an XP bonus, the faster we'll level up. The faster we kill things, the faster we move, the faster we level. It's just a speed build. It's speed 'em. This must be what it feels like if you were Technina on the mic. Like, this must be what it's like. Who's the other guy my friend really liked? What was his name? There's 266. We made it. We're on our way. Everyone lock in. I don't think I found the XP well yet. It's crazy. We're not even doing our maximum XP gain yet. I need to hit that XP well and activate my potions and my elixirs, and then we can really get this going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here's the pudding. Here's the pudding. Are you watching this? Are you watching this pudding? Slide, slide, flip and slide. We're slicing and dicing what you can fry rice in. Gather these orbs. You're gonna need these orbs. You're gonna want those orbs. It's integral to your plot. This is your Chinese meal right here. I don't know why that thing was still alive. My bad. Oddly enough, though, I think in some regards, the Ice Orb, in some instances, the Fat Blizzard build is what I started calling it. In some instances, it's faster. Just because you get the nice wide area and the Blizzard's doing all the killing. When it comes to getting a really high wave rank, which is a huge number of kills, it still, I think, beats the critical chance one. But the movement speed, though, with the critical chance one, like, I'm gonna try to adapt the cold build to have this movement speed, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Look at this. Look at this. There's no dealing with it. This happens. This is life now for them. They have to deal with this. Do you know what it's like to do this? And the butcher is dead. All his hopes and dreams extinguished after 2 hits. There's the XP fountain that I wanted. Now I'll turn on my potions and food. Clean this up. I just stumbled upon this too. All I was doing was trying to figure out a different way to increase movement speed. Then I saw this one where it's like, you get a big movement speed bonus, but if you use one of your defensive skills, you lose that bonus for 10 seconds and you drop down to whatever your other bonuses are. Okay, this is making me a lot more slow. A lot slower with all the movement speed that I had at the time. Compared to when I was using Firewall and Teleport to get me places. But now Teleport slows me down. Using Teleport's only for GTFO. It is no longer for movement. Like, you could jump through a wall, but honestly, it's faster for me to just walk around it now. It's crazy. Conjuration. No. Critical chance. Ooh, 10% attack speed. I'm gonna hold on to that one. We'll compare it to other ones we have at home. I actually saved up some keys, too, so we can start blasting some of these. Gem obols. I think I left my heraldic ones at home. If that's the case, we'll just start popping gems and golds. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. It's taking us a while, but we're gonna get there. Now we are only 33 levels away. And you better believe that for these days with the XP bonus, we're gonna be hitting it harder. As long as I'm healthy and able to do so. Because my health, I mean, I'm good. I'm good. It's just my stomach and my sleep that goes back and forth. I'm doing a lot better though. Now I can handle almost everything except for beef hot dogs for some reason. Like real beef, like shredded beef, chuck roast, like the real stuff, I can handle pretty well. But processed beef for some reason still sends me to acid reflux city. And it's very rough. It's rough, I tell you. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. You get like this, there's certain foods that make you gassy. Like for some people, like eating spicy food really does it. And spicy food does have an effect on me. If I combined it with the beef, it definitely has an even stronger effect. But it's like a gas bubble that builds up in your stomach that is hard to get out for some reason. Like you can't just get it out. It's like it's underneath something, like underneath a fold. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's like sometimes when I eat processed beef, there's like a fat dude in my stomach, and he's got those folds going. He's got his rolls. And in those rolls, my gas bubble gets trapped for some reason. And so it feels like I'm just getting more and more bloated, and I have to like wiggle and waggle my way around just to knock it loose or take some antacid. I don't know why that is, because other food, like, man, I still drink diet sodas. You know, I try to watch my sugar intake. Started working out again. That makes me feel, I've been feeling a lot better, honestly. Even on days where I get bad sleep, like, I've been feeling way better. So, it's been kind of awesome, to be honest with y'all. I'm doing better. I still have problems, but I'm doing a lot better than I was. It's pretty nice. You take for granted the ability to just feel normal when you get older. You get older, all of a sudden all the little aches and pains sneak up on you. And I've changed very little other than lowering my sugar and working out. Like trying to at least once every 2 days, even if it's a little workout. Even if it's like only 10 minutes, 5 minutes, like even if it's really short, even if it's like basically just a warm-up. I try to do something now, and I'm going to try to do more and more and more. Ever since I started doing that, man, I've been feeling loads better. Heading in a different direction. Oh god, we're leaving things untouched. That's okay. It takes like half a second to get over there. Look how fast this is. I love it. I was playing my other characters. I was like, oh no. I'm gonna have to take off some defensive skills off your Rolodex and get the movement in your life. Man, when I get the rogue up there, when I get the rogue up to 200% movement speed, because I think her movement speed is already pretty high. She's only like level 40. I wonder if different characters have different max movement speeds. Could have swore when the druid goes to like werewolf form, he is faster than this. The druid gets fast when it's a werewolf mode. So I wonder if the rogue can go faster than the wizard. I just wonder if the wizard's maximum speed is just 200%. Because if the other people can go faster, by all means, I'm gonna go for it. Look at this. Look how ridiculous this is. I was doing the kill thing. I was doing the hunt with that lady who like lets you kills more, and I got up to 320. And like it's a minute and a half that these little events happen, I've gotten up to 320 kills. And looking at these maggots, this is way more than that.
Here. Something for your troubles.
Ooh. I've been waiting to the day where they add different chest armors. So far, it's just you just get the razor plate and then soul brand. And honestly, I don't care for each of them. The unique chest plates. Both of them, I'm just like, what? Why? One of them's a lot of thorns, and the other soul brand makes health potions. They become a barrier instead of healing you. But you heal while you have the barrier up. And also your health potions no longer have cold. It's weird. I don't know who it's for. Other than maybe a barbarian if they have like a vampire build. But soul brand weirds me out. If someone's running lifesteal, I could see it working well with it. But I look at the soul brand armor for the wizard. I'm like, how does this even work, man? What you playing at, friend? Looks to me, if you get shot in the face, you put up a temporary shield while you run away. And it's like, couldn't you just teleport instead and leave your potions alone so you could actually heal instead of doing that? And the game's like, yes, you could, but soul brand. And I'm like, no. No. See how it's weird? It comes and goes because it is critical chance. I just shot that guy. Point blankus in the tookus. With ice shards, and he lived. He actually went down to just a sliver of health. I don't know what's going on with that. It happens every now and then. Hit me with the gems, friend. Oh, I can't. We're in the same dungeon as it is. Bunch of blast waves. I would, but I'm trying to save those for the ice build so you can beat our record. I think it was 116 million with one blast wave. Pretty nice. Still surprised. I wish I had it on stream while recording. Me reaching, I was underground in a dungeon just like this, and I found a bandit wave event, and I got up to wave 42. It was crazy. Like, their hitboxes, they were spawning as soon as they died, and their hitboxes were available as soon as you saw the tip of their heads reaching out of the ground. It was weird how that was the one instance where everything was happening instantly, and we were just blasting. Slam, thank you, man. Left, right, hold, A, press start, all that jazz, man. Because a jazz man can. Going in there. I shot in there anyway, just in case. I'd rather shoot into a room, not knowing if it's full of enemies or not, than not shooting in a room that is full of enemies. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get tactical. Gotta breach and clear. This is a shoot and scoot operation, officially. I don't even mind this obelisk anymore. Look how fast I am. Look how ridiculous it is. Even when he's doing his booster speed trying to catch up, he's like, please. Let me zap you. Not even treasure goblins survive. Hi guys. Mind if I come in and steal your treasure in less than a few seconds? Oh, it's beautiful. Let me in. Jun Tao. Oh yeah, we're blasted. It's all coming together, guys. I'm seeing the promised land come before us. It's opening up now. It's like that Modest Mouse music video. float on when the curtain rises, and also all these weird paper cutout people start singing this weird song that's both sounds happy but also super sad at the same time. It's kind of, you don't know how to feel. And you get strangely addicted to it the first time you hear it. Put on a playlist, you put on repeat 4 or 12 times. We all float on again. And you're wondering, is it an IT reference? Because it doesn't sound like an IT reference at all. It doesn't make you feel like that at all. It makes you feel like these weird emotions. This combo meal of emotions you didn't order. Kind of like that. Diablo 4 with a 100% critical chance build, kind of like on this mouse float on in this video. That's the way I figure it. What do you all think? Treasure! I just run past it. It's trying so hard to electrocute me, but it can't do it. Because it's too slow. I'm faster than it. This must be what it feels like to be Speedy Ceviche. That's a weird reference. I don't know why my mind goes there. Whenever I think about someone fast, I never think about the Flash, or Sonic, or... What's that?
The accused has been convicted of trying
What's
to
that little...
steal our holy relic.
That little cartoon
Claims
mouse?
to be merely a grave robber.
Viva, andale. What's his name? I have no idea. All I know is that they're all secondary thoughts. I think of Speedy Ceviche first. For some Samurai Pizza Cat's what I think of when I think about speed.
Must be tested.
First and foremost.
We will
That and the movie Speed. But let's not talk about that right now.
Alive when we dig her up.
88 attack speed,
know
cooldown
darkness
reduction. Man, I'm
favors
actually
her,
getting some decent
and
rings.
can
I'm actually
proceed
tempted to
with the
delete them though, because I
execution.
know I already have some good rings at home. I gotta stop looking
dead.
for them, honestly.
She
I have
is
like
saved
4 or 5 that are
joins
doing
the
nothing. Just taking up space. Ooh, that was not good. Easy decision. Protection, equipment delve. Don't want to do equipment. Materials. Start materials. Hit them high, hit them fast, hit them low. I want to see. And get through this hour. See how much XP we gained doing an hour of dungeons as fast as possible. I could be doing them faster if I was ignoring legendaries. I'm really trying to hunt down a decent set. I'm still working on the idea of the ball lightning build I want to try with what I have. Crazy part is we're not even, since we're locked at unique legendaries being the highest thing we can get, we can't get ancestral legendaries or upgrade them any further. Oh, it's a burning butcher! Hey, dude, he survived, actually. He survived a little bit. I hit him with about 2 of these, and then 1 ice spikes, and he was still alive. But then that third little lightning bolt, that's what got him. I think with the bosses, I'm just randomly not getting the crit hits. And we're running this one right here. Which, honestly, lucky hit chance to make things vulnerable is pointless. That is a pointless aspect on these gloves, but we're keeping it because we actually need that 4.8 crit chance to keep us at max. But with that 8% attack speed and the random 1% to 295% damage, I really enjoy those things. So, because the reason we don't need that aspect, if you forget, is because this weapon is making things vulnerable instantly for 3 seconds no matter what. So we don't need the lucky hit. Our lucky hit right now is like 80%, but we don't even have anything equipped for it. We don't even have the defensive skills cooldown. I put everything into damage because I kind of don't need the defensive skill cooldown because I'm not teleporting all the time now. I move too fast. I move faster than when I teleport and exit teleport. It's better for me to just keep on running like Forrest Gump. This is shrimp soup right here. Shrimp salad. This is the future of gaming. The future of gaming is a bunch of weird references to 80s and 90s movies. Especially ones that are food related. Everyone know that. Y'all didn't know that, now you know. I'm not one of those kind of people that types out "if you know, you know," then expects you to go scour the internet so you can get their tiny joke in the comment section. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you straight up. I'll tell your grandma. I'll explain the joke. I'll explain it over and over again to where it stops being funny, but then I do it for so long and I'm so dedicated that it becomes funny again because how stupid I sound. And you know what? Half the time it works every time. And that's the odds I like to play, especially when my critical hit chance is 100%. I'm gonna hit crit anyway. It don't matter. I can just fling it out there. I'm just flinging stuff now. I'm just tossing words out there, man. It feels like when Eminem says it ain't that hard to maintain. It's kind of like that. Except also, it still connects back. It still connects back to that Modest Mouse float on song. It's like that. You keep on keeping on. And it ain't that hard to maintain. But at the same time, you keep on floating on. And we all float on again. And it makes me feel a little sad and melancholy for some reason. Oh, we're doing wave. I was confused. I was like, wait, why do they keep on spawning right here? We're doing waves. Let's get some kills. You know what? If I just keep on dropping Blizzard and wait for them to spawn so I can get the mana back. Because I got the core skill set up to where if 4 enemies get hit, thanks to, what's it called? Tarasha's Loop? Or Mother's Embrace, one of those two. One of those has it to where core skill hits at least 4 enemies. I get like a 44% mana refund. So we're just dropping these plates on them. Then combine that where if a frozen skill does damage to a vulnerable enemy, there's like a 15% lucky hit chance that I'll get 20% of my mana back. That's also going off. Banana sandwich, man. It's banana sandwich. You just need... I need constant enemies. If I had constant enemies, I'd be unstoppable. It's kind of a weird build if you think about it. If the enemies were infinite and constantly spawning, I'd be truly unstoppable. Just like real life. I have a weird way of stacking things in my cerebellum. Combat with me it's a very strange phenomenon. It becomes a self-fueling machine. It becomes an ecosystem. That's the best word for it. It becomes a self-sustaining life form. I am the white blood cell, and these are my bacterias. And the more I kill, the more I learn, and the stronger I become. But only if there's bacteria to kill. Oh my god. It cells that work all over again. It always goes back to the anime for some reason. Why? What are the numbers, Mason? What do they mean?
Take it back from... Let it in.
I don't know why it's like that. One thing connects to another. I'm starting to... I think my eyes are becoming too open. It's kind of like Bloodborne, man. You get that too much vision. Start to see beyond the veil of reality. The corruption of flesh. You start to see the nexuses and causality right in front of you as to how they connect with each other. It's kind of beautiful. It's like a web of neurons, man. It kind of trips me out when I think about it, because like if you guys ever look at like what all the galaxies and like the superstructure that all of our galaxies are in, how they kind of look like neurons. It makes you think like, what if we are just like tiny atoms inside of God's brain? Wouldn't that be a trip? What if the theory of there's a dreamer who dreams all of creation into existence is the correct one? That'd be wild. We are God, self-realizing himself at all times. learning about ourselves, continually growing. That's crazy. It's banana sandwich, man. That's high science art right there. I don't know what to do with that information, but I like saying it, and I like thinking about it. Gold reserve. Actually, hey, they give us another keystone too. Equipment delve. We'll do that later. After I clear my inventories and actually want to do a serious run for some more rings or something. Man, just tell me if we can find a regular legendary ring that has more than 10% attack speed. Because it makes it hard to not use Mother's Embrace with that 12.5, you know? I mean, 10% is pretty close. 2.5, that's not that big of a difference, so I could still use another one. Don't get me wrong, I like these unique legendaries, but you can't change their imprinted legendary aspect. And some of them, they're all a unique legendary aspects, so some of them don't go with the build. Or they go with all the builds, but then you have to decide what's not going to be as strong or as big as you like. For me, I've discovered with the ice build, I love stacking chill and vulnerable, and then if you're stacking chill and vulnerable, as soon as it becomes frozen, it's over. Because now you're doing extra damage because they're chilled, vulnerable, and frozen. That's like 3 different things they're getting stacked with. Like if you're doing an ice build, that's why I think ice build is still the most broken. If you can get this speed, if you can get this movement speed with the ice build, it's over. It's over, Red Rover. Hey there, Grover. Come on over.
Gold. So.
Yeah, this is like a weird hybrid. A weird hybrid I accidentally built into just because all I was trying to do was to get the most movement speed I possibly could. And all of a sudden I noticed, I was like, wow, my lucky hit chance is 80%. Too bad I'm not running anything with it to make it effective. And then I saw that somehow this crazy combination of items gave me 100% crit chance. And I was like, oh my goodness. Everything's gonna become soup. Oh, and the lethal shrines do nothing now. Lethal shrines, because lethal shrines give you 100% critical chance for a little while. So I literally have a character now where lethal shrines do nothing for me. Isn't that crazy to think about? Lethal shrines are now pointless to me. They're the most that is crazy sentence that is happening right now in reality. I have a character that her build makes it to where lethal shrines are the most useless shrines to her. How, what, it used to be one of the best shrines. Now, completely useless. Pointless. I can't go above 100%. I'm actively a lethal shrine all the time. Every number from a basic attack. I have to do damage over time to see white numbers again. Every attack crits, and it's beautiful. Magical. Reminds me of the babe with the power. The power of voodoo, of course. David Bowie in tight spandex and that big haircut. That was kind of Tina Turner-esque. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys haven't seen Labyrinth, you're too young. Go away. This isn't for you. These references aren't for you. You won't get it. You'll have to watch so much Family Guy just to get caught up on all these references that are happening right now. Now that I think about it, did Family Guy ever reference Labyrinth? I'm sure they did, but it was just David Bowie with the glass balls, and that's it. They didn't go any further than that. But they should have. There's that weird part at the beginning where Liv Tyler's like about to make the wish for the goblin to see the Goblin King, and it's the first time you see the what is it? The Tim Burton Muppets, and you're like, good Christ! I remember as a kid, it scared the bejesus out of me. I would actually close my eyes every time I'd watch the movie again with my mom at that first time when you see them. And let's not even talk about when those weird pink guys started removing their own heads. That was traumatizing. Was that Labyrinth? I think it was Labyrinth, right? Someone older and smarter than me, let me know. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We're stacking critical chance. 100%. Is dead. I haven't even used my point yet, and I don't plan on it either. $20 more minutes. 20 more minutes and we can get a good compare and contrast of how much XP we're getting now. We're knocking out dungeons fast. Last time I measured it, we were getting about 2 million a dungeon. But in total, like how many dungeons can we knock out as fast as possible? That's what I'm really curious about.
Oh, wouldn't have made it without you.
They did though, right? I remember some cartoon. David Bowie was there. Tight pants. The glass ball spinning. Did you know, I didn't find this out years later, but David Bowie actually wasn't doing that. They were doing the trick where someone was standing behind him and they're like passing his arms underneath his armpits. It was actually a professional, like, it's like a type of juggling. I forgot, I think it's called like globe juggling that the guy was doing. And he's making the glass orbs like wobble in his hands. But David Bowie was actually not doing that. It was actually a guy behind him. I was like, ah, man. I thought David Bowie learned how to globe juggle just for this movie. That would have been amazing. And I wouldn't have held it past him. I would have believed it. Someone told me, yeah, he learned that just for this movie. I would have been like, that sounds like him. That sounds like Sir David right there. He went all the way. And I learned that from Slipknot years ago, that the only way is all the way. Was that Pulse the Maggots? I can't remember that either. We need to go back and go through their discography again. Oh. Got a couple of overpowers in there. You saw those? They used to have them all the time. Back when Firebolt actually added burning damage instead of healing you. Now that was the combo. If they brought back that Firebolt enchantment back, this combo would be even more powerful. I'm not even sure I'd have any other spells. I'd be doing chill and burning damage all at the same time. It'd be ridiculous. Ah, those were days. But I think this one's definitely the most powerful one. But just because of the boots combining with the amulet. The 200% movement speed is probably the most addictive thing. It's hard to go back. I don't want to go back. Where am I going with it? Who's over here?
My son. Please. Get back from him.
Help me. These ghosts are trying to steal my ghost soul. Sarah, you want to explain that? Hey, don't worry about it. Just kill these ghosts for me, alright? I'm gonna take their souls so that I can free myself from their torment. This is totally not a weird ploy to make myself a more powerful ghost. Believe me. How come the only good ghosts are the ones that are lost souls? All the other ones have some sort of weird ghost nefarious deal they gotta run.
Such power.
Stack. Just stack. Shredded. Like shredded wheat. Shredded wheat has grown on me as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I used to dislike it because the sugary frosting, like, I remember I'd pour myself a bowl, and I would take my time to, like, turn all of them frosted side up. Because all the ones that were frosted side down, all the frosting would dissolve and get into the milk. And it'd make the milk really sweet at the end. But then you wouldn't get every, like, sweet bite with every shredded wheat crunch. Oh god, that mine's done. And as I've gotten older, I care a lot less. It's still sweet. If you just properly include the milk with the shredded wheat with every scoop rather than focusing on every little shredded wheat biscuit. I remember thinking as a little kid that they looked like straw pillows that were like bursting, that were no longer in good health, that had like snow on them or something. I like that for some reason. But now the shredded wheat, I mean, it gets soggy really fast, but somehow still has a little bit of a crunch to it. So now my whole attitude towards it, it's like the same thing with Frosted Flakes. I like those too, but too much sugar. I have to be careful with the Frosted Flakes. So much sugar gets me all amped up. I get antsy and start acting pantsy. Forgotten ruins. But we remember, didn't we? We're like Pepperidge Farm. We're an effing recovery clone of ourselves. It's kind of nice, really. Kind of beautiful. Kind of poetic. I'm like a collapsing star. Beautiful and destructive. Large. And full of majesty. But also dangerous. You don't want to hug it. You'll get pinched. You're gonna feel the squeeze. Yeah, I'm like if Lenny from Mice and Men and a Collapsing Star had a baby. I think it's the best description I ever made for myself.
I know you hate snakes, but there's gold to be made. I need you to go search the ruins. It's called Compendium Maleficarum. If you find it,
Pretty beautiful now that I think about it.
you pay a king's ransom.
It's
And
like
you'll never have
it's
to
like the
see
universe
another.
is like a really big fat guy, and I'm like in one of the folds, trying to help the gas escape by pushing the folds aside. That's art right there, man. Pro tip, real quick. These egg sacs right here. For some reason, they count as an enemy, so if you're doing like a XP dungeon for the XP orbs, go ahead and shoot them, because sometimes they'll drop XP orbs too. And an extra 20,000 experience is an extra 20,000 experience, you know? You're already in the room. If you don't have my movement speed, you can see the value in taking like half a second to drop an attack on one of them. Check this out. We're just gonna throw a blizzard in the corner now. I like these, but also dislike them, because sometimes you get the bad roll where they changed how they work though. They're not so bad as they used to be. I remember they used to have two different abilities just like this, but when the lightning bolt like that, they dropped two of them. So if you weren't paying attention and both lightning bolts touch at the same time, it was very easy for you to just get vaporized real fast. But now they added the Hermaeus Morris, like, weird orb. I think I also called it the Beyond Two Souls, like, Nexus point to the Realm of the Dead. That's what it looks like to me. Because then you have, like, the slow black ghost also whistling around it slowly. That one's rougher than it looks. Pay close attention to that one. That one can sneak you. Those tiny little orbs get lost in all the buffoonery and all of the gunkle. When there's too much stuff on the screen, it traps your mind in a bottle with how much good gunkle is on the screen. And those little black orbs, they'll get lost in there, and all of a sudden your health will get vaporized if you're standing in one and you don't see it. Alright. Someone was worshiping a snake god, I could tell. It's all come together. The end is the beginning, and the beginning is the end. Just like that Mudvayne album. Or that wasn't the name of the album, but that's what it's kind of like the similarities. Snake God, Mudvayne, Ouroboros. Gotta shoot the devil in the face at least 5 times to get him to stop talking. It's all classic literature at this point. Oh my god, look at this fat bar of XP we've gathered. And we're not even done yet. Oh, I forgot to activate my extra boost when we made it the halfway point. No, it's fine. We were in the zone. Each one is only 5%. We still have the Mother's Embrace, which is like 35% in total. And we're doing Nightmare Dungeons, so we get a tiny boost from some of them. Not all of them, but some of them have a weird little Nightmare Dungeon boost. You'll see it every now and then. It looks like a weird red symbol down there. But some of them don't have it. I don't know why. It might be a rarity thing, like the uncommon blue ones versus the golden rare ones. Maybe the golden rare ones always have the little bit of bonus XP. I don't know. I never figured it out. I never stopped to pay attention. I just noticed that the red symbol was there sometimes. They'd be like, extra XP from monsters. I was like, cool. And then sometimes it would float on into other dungeons, and I was like, neat. Why can't this happen all the time? There's nothing over here. You have a big demon in the corner guarding nothing. Man, I don't know who's in charge of the ranks or in filling out the duty roster, but some of these guys are just sort of standing around, man. What are they doing? What if the demon armies like to gather in these dungeons and just sort of wait? They gather up Drifter's Pants, a Lapis Wand every now and then. Maybe 2,000 gold here and there. They shove it in a corner or a box and they just sort of hang out. I feel like there's a lot of work potential here, just sort of standing around. They could at least be fixing the facilities, organizing the books maybe. Come on now. One time. Introduce a light tapping. That's the rest of the dungeon right there. It's done. Let's get out of here. We'll talk to the boss, turn him into spaghetti soup, and move on along with our lives. Bye, Slither. Nice to see you. Always a class act, that Slither. He's always slithering around, though. I prefer an enemy that bounces around. Bounces. Bounces around. Bounces. But Slither, he's sort of a slithery big snake, which is weird and new to me. I remember being used to a slithering little snake at some point for some reason. I can't remember why. But a big one, I feel like I'm watching the movie Anaconda and thinking, you know what? At the time when this movie came out, these graphics on these Anacondas ain't bad. I wonder if they used just computers, or was it a combination, like Jurassic Park, of computers and animatronics? And honestly, I like it. I like that more. I think I should go back to doing that. Can you imagine how good Transformers would have looked if every now and then they used some animatronics with some close-ups and stuff? Not that they needed help. They sold it to China and China bought it. It was shiny and American. And it went, wow, pow, 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 pow. Widdly wah, wah, wah. It was like bells and whistles if you gave the bells and whistles a gun. It was as subtle as a hurricane made of dick sharks. They hit you in the face like a pizza pie made of firecrackers and whiskey. That was its style. Awful lot of pants these guys have. But are they using them? One begins to ask. Hello? Hold on, we're gonna touch his blood-soaked paper. I wanted blood-soaked paper. Where did he get this? Why was he holding on to it?
I shall be rewarded.
Did he kill the guy and think it was important?
Salvation is within our grasp.
A few months complaining about rivers of crimson. I'm gonna keep this. This is kind of nice. Reminds me of home. The deep south. Get the gems, you fool!
We got separated.
Can we name our pets, or do they just have assignments? Can this be my dog meat?
I won't last on my own. I can't take anymore.
You know what? Nah, he's Doyle. He's gonna be my Doyle. I wish you could attach a flamethrower to his head so it makes sense. At least to me. Come on now, spawn into reality. Off there goes gravity. We're not gonna get a big count on this one because they got some big invincibility windows. These demons. Who knows why?
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead.
Oh, what? They changed the way potions work again. They went back to 4 potions instead of 9. Why'd they do that? They did 4 potions. People died. And they went back to 9. Now we're back to 4 again. I mean, granted, there's more armor that has, like, potion capacity as, like, one of its secondaries, but now it's like... Well, I feel like they made things too easy for some builds, and now they're trying to backtrack. So now they're being like, well, you gotta earn your potions now, and that takes up an epic slot. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, because it seems to be a rare upgrade. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure I like that, especially after what they left Soul Brand just the way it is. I feel like their potion economy that they're trying to balance out isn't working right for me. I think they should have left it alone.
Trees
A torn
themselves
tome.
seem to whisper a warning of this place.
Oh,
Long
doom
ago,
and gloom.
Astaroth's
Tell me a
demons
story, Torn
ravaged
Tome.
the land and left a bloody wake. Astaroth is gone now, but his shadow persists. There are still things here. Dark things that hunger. Only death awaits.
Time for Mushroom Head already? It might be. You know, I shouldn't be stopping to go been dangling around. But I'm in a curious mood. Curious and curious. This might be the kind of night where we just put 1200 on repeat and just go to town. I've been here before. I actually like this place. I like it and don't like it because it's like big and open, but at the same time it's got these nooks and crannies that circle back on itself. And sometimes when you first walk in, it's hard to tell like where it starts and where it ends. And it's really just a big circle that has like little circles attached to it. It's not bad. I just get confused every now and then. I have to make my way back to the middle. And they give me a map too, which makes it more sad and weird. Most of the time I'm okay, I just do a zigzag pattern and get the whole area. Then other times, tree guy comes up behind me and slaps the bejesus out of me. Yeah, this one's not so bad. Dude. Don't try to teleport down from this height, it's too high. It's too high. Tricks you into thinking that it's not, but it is. At least Ice Orb gives me a solution to those lunatics moving back and forth. Not following any of the rules. No rules of engagement. Just move around like a lunatic in circles. Until it's time to explode. It's a very rude combat position they take. I don't appreciate those lunatics. We got them all? There's no one camping over here? Okay. Let's go. We're nearing near the end. This is a nice chunk of XP. Look at that. This is great. Another Talbasha's Transcendent Loop. We're not using that. It's Mother's Embrace. That's the one I was thinking of. Blast Wave. Obols. Gold Reserve. Hit me up. Yeah. This is awesome. This is dynamic. hard, fast, and loose all at the same time. Might be able to get a level a day again. Like the old days. A man can dream. I think I can do it. As long as I can harvest enough
My own.
forgotten wisdom keys. So far when it comes to finding them randomly, it's been a lot less forgiving. Mostly get gold reserves, which ain't bad, but I want the forgotten wisdoms. But when I notice that when I go to craft keys, I get a few forgotten wisdoms every now and then. So it's cool. I think I've saved up enough, like, soul sand or whatever it's called, to make like 400 keys. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I just gotta keep on going at it. Keep on grinding it. Sometimes these bloated guys, they're dead, but they don't count as dead until they explode. And they can't hit them anymore. Can't make them explode faster. It's like, man, come on, dude. You're already, you're exploding. You're in the process of exploding. Why don't the other zombies spawn already? They know you're gonna die. You're not twitching and getting ready to explode so that he can get back up and fight again. I'm trying to get some XP here, and you keep on just living without living, man. Taking up precious frames that I could be slaying more demons with. It's gold, we're gonna need it for something, I don't know what. Hopefully in the future they let me buy ingredients of things. I think I can just blast my way through some bosses. Bloodsped book. It's a prayer book. Nice. It's not just a regular book. Sometimes you find blood-soaked paper, a blood-splattered ledger. This guy's got some prayers in here.
Amongst the crowd, there's nothing of nature that is. 7 of us go in the morning to kill the thing that sings it. But it breaks my heart to know.
And a world full of demons and devils. Prayers is like finding a sock with a bunch of rolls of quarters in it.
Keep my blade away from the creature. Let a different sword.
Hold on, we're just cleaning house. Every corner, every nook, every cranny, every little delicious little XP. Gotta suck it up and craft it. Like I said, I'm making a stingly igloo of the damned dead. Keep me warm in the long, harsh nuclear winter I'm crafting for this world. Man. Petroleum Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Am I right, guys? Oh my god. That comes back. Roby's back. New Vegas. Am I right? What the what? Oh, fire. Oh, okay. I thought this was new. It's just a new design. We got like, it looks like, oh, coincidentally, it looks like a dragon Ouroboros. Pants. And another blue rose that's... it does more damage. At least for the exploding ice things, but everything else... not great, not bad. You gotta join me. You alive? We can't have that now, can we? I like to have fun here on Ewok Templar. Opals Reserve, Gold Reserve. One more. Uno mas. Gotta come in like a wrecking ball. Loud, proud, orb-like, porous, heavy, an alloyed material of some kind designed for workloads. These are the qualities I look for in here. Spiders? Oh, Sarat's lair. Awesome. This is an awesome one to end on, then. Getting the biggest XP possible. Wish I did this one first. If I was paying attention, I would have. Just to guarantee I was in full XP mode. That's okay. The hook will catch the wire. We'll be alright. In fact, getting all the treasure is not even important right now. Focus on killing everything. Get all these kills, get every kill cleaned up. So we're nearing the end. About to run out. I'll open everything, give the dog a chance to grab it. But I'm gonna shoot and scoot this one 100%. I'm gonna go in and get out. Hard and fast and loose. Like a goose full of cabooses. That's a lot of blood demons. That was crazy. No, a wave function. We'll be alright. In this corner like this. We live here. This is our corner. This is our house. There's no fear in this dojo. Except for a rational amount of instinct fear, so that, you know, you don't just walk towards death and die. Because that'd be weird if you completely removed your fear altogether. Because you shouldn't try to make out with the fire. That'd be weird. I'm just saying. Especially if you have pyromaniac tendencies already stacked upon that. Like, what if you grew up listening to a lot of Def Leppard and Rock of Ages? Pyromania would be right around the corner. You gotta be careful. There we go. Gotta pick up everything except for the thing I want. That's right. Cool. Thank you. Emoji, perfect. Pick up this one. A soggy letter, I need that.
I'm calling in a family favor.
We're gonna do it.
Sliding problem on the farm, and the wife will have my head if I don't see it. I reckon there's a nest.
There's the queen.
Whereabouts. Round up those idiot customers.
Everything's dead. We did it.
And bring a
Just as the XP bonus was running out. And the other two are off timing because I forgot about them for a little bit. Because we were talking about David Bowie's Bulge or something. I don't know. Something weird like that. Movement speed, no. I'll check those. No. And no. A whole lot of no's and a couple of maybes. As is the usual suspect. Let's actually look at this. Wow. That's a good haul. In 1 hour, we got about 30 million. 29 million, 74,000 to be exact. But each dungeon's about 2 million. So if I did a set of faster dungeons that were closer to each other, although I was doing nightmare dungeons, and if I didn't care about the loot at all, if I was just dropping it all, I could probably do it just a little bit faster to where you can easily get to 31 million an hour. Which is awesome, because then that means this would take us to, let's see, be about 8 hours. Only 8 hours compared to doing 9 to 12 hours on the other ones. That's awesome. This is the time to gather. This is the time to gather some XP. For me, at least. Normal people are probably just in higher tiers, leveling up normally, like sane folk. But I am different. I set up a weird challenge, and I will complete it, and it'll be fun. It'll be great. It'll be magical. Probably spell, MLG. But I'm gonna leave this here. Gotta get ready for bed. I'm probably gonna hit this up just a little bit more. Give me some more XP before I hit the sack. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, but I probably will be on D4. But I'm gonna leave this one right here. Thank you all. Thank you all. We're on our way. 33 levels left. I never thought we'd make it this far. I always thought there'd be a maybe something would happen. Like I had a lot of weird feelings when they updated it. I was like level 98, and they changed the way the level up system worked. Made it to where now you have to get a Paragon level 300 to be maxed. So I was very close to actually starting my playthrough. But it was super slow at that point. Like we were doing like 8 hours a day, getting like little. So maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is actually faster in the long run than reaching those last 2 levels. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I want to say no, because if I had just kept on doing it, I probably would have did it in maybe like 4 more weeks if I had like did it every day. Really put me in a mood. I really put it on the back burner and said to myself, am I even going to do this? Am I going to finish it? Or am I just going to put it to the side and forget about it? And I decided, you know what, I gotta stop doing it. If I put a project in front of me, maybe after this we might set smaller goals, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it and get that world record. Thank you all who came out today. Thank you all future people come back to watch the old episodes. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that like button, keep on posting. See you in the next one. Y'all take it easy.